Hey everyone. So Valentine's Day is coming up and a lot of people do their Valentine's looks on YouTube, and I watch them every year. I mimic them. I do the looks that people do, and to me they all seem to be kind of the same. You get a lot of pinks and purples and really light, flirty, during the day kind of date looks, and I decided I didn't want to do that. So I went sort of the opposite way. I did a really dark, sultry, nighttime romantic kind of look. To me, this is sexy. To me, this is romantic. It was very pinup sort of inspired. I'm going to zoom in and give you guys a look. I did a cat eye here and just sort of some browns and some grays and a little bit of black, and I did a bold red lip because on a normal basis you don't want to do a super dark eye with a really bold lip. You want them more balanced. You want to either have the bold lip or the bold eyes. So I went with sort of a neutral smoky eye with the red lips because to me sexy is red lips. I used to watch all those old movies and all those things where the vixen, the sexy leading lady, she almost always had red lipstick. So I did red lips, and I really actually like this look. I'm probably going to wear it out on Valentine's Day. So I'm going to get right to it, and I hope you guys like it. So I'm just going to get started with I already put an eyeshadow base. I just used the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to start off with, and I'm using the bottom part of the 120 BH palette and the first set. I'm going to use this gray right here, and I'm going to put it all over my lid as a base. And I'm patting it on to decrease fallout. Okay, it's not really that strong, it's just for a base. Now I'm going to go one lighter than that. Work it in, tap away the excess, and I'm going to put that on just my lid underneath my crease. And then again, I'm going one above that to a slightly lighter gray white tone and putting it on top of the color I just placed. Like that. Simple and easy. Now I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I'm taking this color right here. It looks gray, but it has a red undertone to it, I guess you could say, and I'm going to place that in the outer corner in the crease and then slightly above, just kind of spreading it all out a little bit. And then I'm taking the other end, which is just a fluffy blending brush, and I'm blending that out. And that's really when you see the red hue to it. And then just, play with the shape a little bit, correct anything that you see that it's a little higher in one place than the other, doesn't have that perfect, arch to it. And just blend. Now I'm taking the shimmery black in this palette. Or no, it's right here. It's kind of sparkly, but it's definitely black. Tapping away the excess, I'm just using that pencil brush again. And I'm going to put that right on the outer corner and then just slightly, ever very slightly into the crease. I'm not really putting a lot on. I'm just adding a little depth. And then blending. And then I'll clean this up with a makeup wipe. So since some of the opaqueness of the lower color got knocked off, the blending, I'm taking this tone right here, which is the lightest one that I used. Just getting it on that paddle brush again, tapping away the excess, and just kind of replacing it where I had it. Like that. Alright, now I'm going to zoom in and do the eyeliner. So for the eyeliner, I'm just going to take the e.l.f. eyeliner waterproof pen. It looks like a felt tip marker. And I'm just going to start in the middle. Kind of get the thickness of the line that I want. This sort of thing takes practice, so if you don't get it the first time, don't feel bad, because it took me a long time to get it right. And then when I get to this outer corner, I'm going to lift up a little bit and wing it out a bit. Went out too far a little bit. And then I'm going to come back down and kind of connect it to the corner of my eye. And that's how I do the cat eye. And just kind of fill it in. The main thing you want to make sure of is that it matches, you know, to each side the way that you want it. So then I just come in from the other end, the inner corner, and then just pretty much connect the lines. This is the easiest way for me to do this is just short, small strokes and almost playing connect the dots, because otherwise it gets kind of difficult if you mess up in one place. It's a lot easier to fix than messing up the entire line. So pretty much just like that. Just make sure that they're even. So that's just how I do my eyeliner. I'm going to put my mascara and do my lower waterline, and then I'll get back for the lipstick. Okay, so I didn't film it, but I just took a white eyeshadow and highlighted my brow bone a little bit, just to get that highlight color so that it didn't like cut off all of a sudden. Okay, so to do the lips, this is why I didn't film a lot. I wanted to really focus on the lips. I'm taking a Wet n Wild Color Icon lip pencil. I think this is in berry red. And I'm going to line my lips and fill them in. And I don't film it, but every time I put my makeup on, the first thing that I do is I put on lip chapstick, I guess it would be like lip, whatever, like chapstick. This is EOS. These are really nice. You can get them at Walgreens. But I put them on at the very beginning of everything, even before I do my face stuff, so that my lips are conditioned for whatever I put on at the end. So I'm just going to take this and line my lips. And then I'm going to fill them in. The main thing you want to remember is when you do this is to make sure to get your the inner corners of your mouth, because it's really noticeable when the lipstick wears off and everything's filled in except for the outer corners. So then the best thing about this is, like, you can create a really sharp Cupid's bow. You can just follow the regular lining. You can create shapes. You can cut it down. That's why you should pretty much almost always line your lips when you use lipstick, because it gives you a lot more options. Alright, pretty much that. Just this step alone, it makes it look like you have lipstick on without having lipstick on, which is kind of cool. But the bonus part it is when you do put the lipstick on, one, it helps it stay, and two, when this wears off, when the lipstick wears off, you already have an undercolor, which is going to help stay, and it's going to, you know, make the look better and longer. So I really like this. I would say if you're going to wear a bright color like red or something like that, this is something that you should always do. It's not hard. It's an easy, simple step, and it'll save you a lot of paleness later, I guess. I don't know. But this is a Wet n Wild color. They don't really have names to them, but the number on it is 514A. And I'm just going to fill in my lips like regular. Ew. So if you mess up like I did over here, it's really easy to fix. So quick tip to make this stay is take a little concealer and kind of outline your lips. This helps decrease feathering, and it just sort of makes it pop a little bit more. So then kind of blend that in, and then I take a little bit of powder. I don't use the puff, but these things almost always have powder just kind of sitting around the sides, and I take a little bit of it and I get it on like a regular big paddle brush or something, and I'll close my mouth like that and just kind of get where I put the concealer. And it's going to help set the concealer, but it'll help with the feathering and stuff too. So yes, I already did my cheeks before I started filming, mainly because it's just a step that I usually do before I do the rest of my face. And I used a new Wet n Wild blush color. This is in Pearlescent Pink, and I actually really like it for this reason. It really gave me color because I'm pretty pale most of the time, and with lips like this, you know, it gets to be washed. It washes me out a lot. So I was really glad I found it. And then the very last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this this e.l.f. Hyper Shine lip gloss. This is a pretty red color on its own, but it's sheer, and I'm gonna put it over the red, and this is going to add shine and a little bit of depth because it's not exactly the same red that the lipstick is. So yeah, that's my Valentine's Day look. There's not really pinks, there's not purples, there's not the usual stuff you find. To me, this is sexier and more romantic and things than tons of pinks and purples and sparkles and all those things. Those things aren't bad, but to me, this is what Valentine's Day, to me, is a little bit more like. I like the sultry, I like the dark, I like the sexiness of it. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll talk to you later.